Gonna go on the song and say, verbatim, you still hang with them that done got your partner whacked? Okay. So you got 21 Savage on your album. And then 21 Savage get on the album and say, get him smacked, then turn around and give his brother death. So he dissing your partner on your album. Probably said it in the studio with you.
I got Wham and Savage on the phone to stop whatever could have happened with them. I got niggas on the phone.
Imagine this. Your closest day one, the one who's been with you from the start, gets taken out on the interstate. Later, you learn that someone you once called a friend in the industry may have been involved. That's exactly what allegedly happened between Lil Baby and 21 Savage following Marlo's murder. And the streets haven't stopped talking since. Today, we're breaking down how 21 Savage is accused of setting up the hit on Lil Baby's best friend, why Marlo had to go, and how Young Thug had to step in before Atlanta turned into a full war zone. Stick around until the end because this story goes much deeper than what shows on the surface. I'm about to lay out some real street politics that will seriously open your eyes. Let me break it down real quick and explain how close Baby and Marlo actually were. These weren't just rap collaborators or industry associates. They were brothers from the trenches who came up together in the same neighborhood. Both were raised in Bankhead, one of Atlanta's most dangerous areas, and they shared that true day one bond you rarely see in the industry. When they both signed with Quality Control around the same time, it looked like they were headed to the top together. But this is where things turned tragic. While Baby's career skyrocketed, Marlo's music never caught the same momentum. According to P from QC, because Marlo's rap career wasn't bringing in the kind of money Baby was earning, he stayed active in the streets to maintain the lifestyle he was used to. Baby did everything he could to put his friend in a better position. He secured him a deal, kept him locked in the studio for long sessions, put him on records, and constantly encouraged Marlo to stay focused on music instead of street life. In interviews, it was clear how strongly Baby believed in Marlo's talent and wanted him to escape the hood the right way. But Marlo remained committed to the streets. Even with a deal and Baby backing him, he continued moving weight and handling other business in Bankhead. That loyalty to the streets, even when a way out was right there, is what ultimately led to his downfall and sparked the entire situation involving 21 Savage. Now here's something most casual fans don't really understand about Marlo. He wasn't a rapper pretending to be tough for image or clout. Marlo was really respected in Bankhead long before he ever picked up a mic. He had a solid reputation in the streets. Marlo was connected to PFK, Play for Keeps, also known as 3L, which had ties to the Goodfellas mob. He wasn't just dealing weight. According to Street Talk, he was allegedly involved in handling other serious business for his crew. The word on the street is that Marlo had been linked to taking out people who crossed him or disrespected his operation. One of the most significant incidents that put him directly on 21 Savage's radar was the alleged murder of Capo Nuke. Now, Nuke wasn't just some random name in the streets. He was a high-ranking member of the Goodfellas mob who had recently been released after serving major time. Nuke was well-respected, heavily feared, and had strong ties to the 4L crew that 21 Savage is affiliated with. According to the story, Nuke was allegedly involved with Marlo's baby mother, and Marlo did not tolerate that level of disrespect. So, allegedly, Marlo made the call and had Nuke taken out. That decision is what ultimately sealed Marlo's fate because Nuke's deep connections to 21 Savage's circle meant his death was not something the streets were going to let slide. To really understand how this hit went down, you need to know about Baby Drill. His real name is Del Cristo Wilson, and this young guy was driven to make a name for himself in both the streets and the rap world. Baby Drill was a member of 21 Savage's 4L crew and was known for putting in serious work. He came up inside the system that 21 Savage built with 4L. He was one of those young, loyal soldiers willing to do whatever it took to earn respect from the older members. When 21 Savage allegedly placed a bounty on Marlo, Baby Drill reportedly saw it as his chance to gain real status and climb the ranks. What makes his story even more disturbing is how he allegedly used the murder to push his rap career forward. After Marlo's death, Drill began releasing music where he essentially bragged about the hit. In songs like 32 Freestyle and tracks with Young Nudie, he referenced taking out the biggest op at 17, which the streets believe was clearly about Marlo. According to Street Talk on July 11, 2020, as Marlo was leaving the Bankhead reunion, Baby Drill and his crew followed him onto I-285 and opened fire on his vehicle. Marlo crashed and died at the scene. What's even crazier is that Baby Drill was later arrested on murder charges in an unrelated case, showing this allegedly wasn't his only body. To understand why 21 Savage allegedly wanted Marlo gone, you have to understand the complicated gang politics in Atlanta. 21 Savage is affiliated with 4L, which includes Slaughter Gang and has ties to various blood sets across the city. Marlo was connected to PFK, also known as 3L, which had links to the Goodfellas mob. These groups weren't always enemies. There's old footage of 21 Savage and Marlo together in the 9th Ward, smiling and showing mutual respect. They were getting money together and appeared to be on good terms. But when Marlo allegedly had Capo Nuke killed, everything changed instantly. Nuke was respected in the streets and deeply connected to 21 Savage's people, so his death couldn't be ignored. The conflict escalated fast when 4L members began applying pressure on PFK after Nuke's murder. Chain snatchings, robberies, shootings. Younger 4L members were going hard on anyone associated with 3L. One of the most notable losses in this war was Mad Rock, an 18-year-old 4L member known for putting in work. Mad Rock was killed in a drive-by shooting, and the streets immediately blamed PFK for the retaliation. This cycle of violence kept escalating until major figures started getting taken out. This is where 21 Savage allegedly showed just how cold the situation really was. Not only is he accused of orchestrating Marlo's death, but he also allegedly dissed him on Lil Baby's own album. On the track, 21 Savage made lines that were clearly aimed at Marlo, essentially trolling Baby while he was mourning his best friend. The fact that he felt bold enough to diss a dead man on his friend's album shows how confident he was that Baby wouldn't respond. It was like he was testing Baby, seeing whether he would really stand on business for his fallen homie or let it slide for industry reasons. This was especially cold because Baby was still grieving, and here was 21 Savage allegedly bragging about it on Baby's own project. That level of disrespect would normally lead to instant retaliation in the streets, but industry politics made everything more complicated. Now imagine being Lil Baby and slowly realizing that someone you trusted in the industry was responsible for your day one getting killed. According to people close to the situation, Baby was crushed when he found out about 21 Savage's alleged role. The streets say Baby wanted immediate retaliation. He was ready to go to war with 21 Savage and the entire 4L crew. But that's where things got tricky, because both artists were making massive money and were backed by major labels. What hurt Baby the most was realizing that 21 Savage had been smiling in his face the entire time. They were collaborating on songs, showing up at events together, and all along 21 Savage allegedly knew exactly what happened to Marlo because he ordered it.
Gonna go on the song and say, verbatim, you still hang with them that done got your partner whacked? Okay. So you got 21 Savage on your album, and then 21 Savage get on the album and say, get him smacked, then turn around and give his brother down. So he dissing your partner on your album. Probably said it in the studio with you.
I got Wham and Savage on the phone to stop whatever could have happened with them. I got niggas on the phone.